Most people walk through life without ever realizing that within them lies a power far greater than anything they've ever imagined. They get up, they go to work, they come home, they repeat the cycle, and they believe this is all life has to offer. They look at successful people, leaders, visionaries, and they think, they must be born different. They must have something I don't. But the truth is, every single one of us carries within us a hidden power, a reservoir of strength, creativity, and resilience that most never bother to explore. The tragedy isn't that we lack this power. The tragedy is that we are blind to it. Think about how often you've underestimated yourself. How many times have you backed away from an opportunity because you thought, I can't do that? How many moments in your life have you allowed doubt, fear, or insecurity to dictate your choices? Every time that happens, you bury that hidden power deeper and deeper, until eventually, you forget it's even there. We are so used to living in limitation that we forget what it feels like to live in abundance. We are so conditioned to follow routines, to meet expectations, to fit into the boxes that society has drawn for us, that we never pause to ask ourselves, what am I truly capable of? It's not that the power isn't present. It's that we've been trained not to see it. From childhood, we hear voices that shape us. Don't dream too big. Play it safe. Stay in your lane. And slowly, we start to believe that the extraordinary belongs to other people, not us. But deep down, there are moments when you felt a flicker of something greater. Maybe it was when you pushed through a challenge you thought would break you. Maybe it was when you surprised yourself with courage you didn't know you had. Maybe it was when you felt an urge, a whisper inside that told you that you were made for more. That was not imagination. That was your hidden power trying to speak to you. The saddest reality is that most people will go their entire lives ignoring that voice. They will never open the door to their inner strength. They will never discover that they are capable of building, creating, leading, and inspiring in ways that go far beyond their current reality. And it's not because they're weak or incapable. It's because they never dared to look within. They never gave themselves permission to believe that they already had the power. But let me tell you something powerful: you are not ordinary. You may have lived an ordinary life, but inside of you, there is an extraordinary potential waiting to be awakened. Life has already planted in you the seeds of greatness. You don't need anyone to hand it to you. You don't need the world to confirm it. You just need to recognize that it's there. When you begin to understand that what limits you most is not your lack of ability, but your lack of awareness, everything begins to shift. The doors that once felt closed start to open. The mountains that seemed too high begin to shrink. And the life that once felt small suddenly expands with possibilities. Your hidden power has always been there. The question is, will you finally recognize it?
Every single person walking this earth has been given a gift. Some discover it early, some discover it late, and some never discover it at all, because they never dare to look deep within themselves. And the tragedy is not that they were never capable, not that they lacked intelligence, not that they were missing opportunities. The tragedy is that they held themselves back. They carried chains of hesitation, chains of doubt, chains of fear, and they never allowed themselves to step into the light of their own potential. But let me tell you something. The only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is the belief that you are not enough. And that belief is a lie. You are more than enough. You always have been. The problem is not the world around you. The problem is the voice inside of you that keeps whispering reasons why you shouldn't try, why you can't make it, why it's safer to stay where you are. And until you silence that voice, you will remain a prisoner of your own mind. So many of us live half-lives. We wake up, go through routines, meet expectations, follow rules, play safe, and we call it living. But deep inside, we know it's not. Deep inside, there's a fire that keeps burning, an idea that keeps knocking, a dream that refuses to die. And yet, day after day, we bury it under excuses. We say, I'll wait until I'm ready. I'll wait until I have enough money. I'll wait until my family supports me. I'll wait until everything lines up perfectly. And while we wait, the days pass, the months pass, the years pass. And suddenly, we look back and realize that we were the ones who kept ourselves caged. Life did not stop us. People did not stop us. We stopped ourselves. And if you are honest with yourself, you'll realize that you've been doing it for far too long. You see, the human mind is powerful. It can create miracles, but it can also create prisons. And most people choose the prison. They tell themselves they're not talented enough, not worthy enough, not strong enough. They compare themselves to others and think, look at them. They're ahead, they're better, they're special. But what they forget is that those people who are ahead were once behind. They were once afraid, once unsure, once doubted by everyone around them. The only difference is they didn't let fear control them. They didn't hold themselves back. They stepped into the unknown, they stumbled. They fell, they got back up, and they kept moving. That's why they succeeded. And you can too, but only if you stop being your own enemy. Fear will always exist. Doubt will always exist. Failure will always be part of the journey. But none of these things have the power to define you, unless you let them. Do you know what truly defines you? The choices you make in the face of those things. Will you choose to be paralyzed by fear, or will you choose to move despite it? Will you choose to let doubt silence your voice, or will you speak up anyway? Will you choose to quit after falling, or will you rise and fight again? These are the choices that shape destiny. And every time you choose to hold yourself back, you choose to stay smaller than you are meant to be. Think about the moments in your life when you were bold, when you took risks, when you stepped outside your comfort zone. Those moments may have been terrifying, but weren't they also the moments that shaped you the most? Weren't they the moments that made you proud? Oh, the moments that grew your confidence, the moments that made you realize just how much strength you actually have. That's what life is asking of you again. Life is asking you to be bold, to stop hiding, to stop waiting, to stop making excuses. Because excuses may comfort you today, but they will haunt you tomorrow. And regret is heavier than any fear you feel right now. Stop holding yourself back with the thought that you are not ready. Nobody ever feels ready. Growth doesn't come from readiness. Growth comes from action. Stop holding yourself back with the belief that you don't have enough. You will never have enough until you start. Resources come when you commit. Doors open when you knock. Helpers show up when you move. But none of that happens while you sit still. Stop holding yourself back because of what people will say. People will always have opinions. Some will laugh at you, some will doubt you, some will mock you. But the same people who mock you today will one day call you inspiring when they see what you become. The question is, whose voice will you listen to more, theirs or your own? You are stronger than you realize. You have survived storms, pain, heartbreak, and failures that once felt impossible. And yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still dreaming. That alone is proof of your resilience. So why do you doubt yourself now? Why do you let the weight of fear control a heart that has already endured so much? If you can survive the worst, you can create the best. The only thing missing is the decision. A decision to stop holding yourself back. Imagine your life 5 years from now, if you keep living the way you are today. Will you be proud, or will you feel regret? Will you look back and say, I'm so glad I tried? Or will you whisper, I wish I had? The future is being shaped right now by the choices you make. And the choice you need to make is simple. Either you keep hiding behind fear, or you step forward into the life that is waiting for you. I know it's not easy. I know fear feels real, doubt feels loud, failure feels crushing. But none of those things are more powerful than your spirit. The spirit inside you is built to overcome, built to rise, built to conquer. You are not here to live small. You are not here to blend in. You are not here to play safe. You are here to live fully, to shine brightly, to give the world what only you can give. But you cannot do that as long as you keep holding yourself back. So today, make the decision. No more excuses, no more hesitation, no more waiting for permission. The time is now, the power is within you, and the only thing standing in your way is the story you keep telling yourself. Change the story. Change the choice. Change your life. Stop holding yourself back and start living the life you were meant to live.